kind of give them free rein on the piping. This is kind of where I went wrong. So the bottom bit of piping around the cake, that is what I normally do. For the top, I tried something a little bit different. Baker on here, I think she's called Isabelita Bakes. I might have said that wrong. She does like a ruffle around the edge of her cake. Then she does a big shell border a little bit further inwards, so there's a tiny little gap where she can fit like a little reverse shell border around the top. Honestly, when she does it, it looks so good. And I keep seeing it all the time. And I think, right, I'm going to try that. Anyway, I don't know why, I just was not feeling it. Not only that, I don't think I had the colours quite right anyway. That I used to do the ruffle around the top and the bottom, I didn't like it. It wasn't beige. It was too dark to be beige, but it wasn't dark enough to be brown. It just kind of looked a bit like a muddy colour. So I was trusting the process as much as I could, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give this another go. I decorate my heart cakes. I never go straight in with the piping as soon as I've finished the top layer of buttercream. The top layer is always set. So for cases like this, that does make it a lot easier because I was able to scrape off the piping without really damaging the cake underneath. It still needed a fresh layer of buttercream, but that's fine. Applied the fresh layer of buttercream, put it back in the fridge to chill so that I could slice off those top edges. While it was chilling, I switched up all the buttercream that I'd made, so I used the microwave method to darken a lot of the shades of the buttercream. Also warmed them up a little bit by adding some different tones in there, a bit of red, a bit of yellow. I was feeling much more confident at this stage. Went back in with my classic ruffle all around the bottom and the top. I used the Wilton, I think it's the 6B, to make the kind of big shell borders. The little reverse shell at the bottom and another shell, a smaller shell border around the top. I added more ruffles to the sides of the cake to make these little kind of, I don't know, decorative borders. Finished those off with another bit of shell piping, and I was feeling so much better about the cake at this point. I'm so glad that I went back and did it again. I was having a real dilemma with this ribbon. I've got two different shades of brown ribbon, just couldn't decide which looked better. Decided to go with the lighter shade, the more kind of chocolatey brown ribbon. I was really happy with my decision, but now I'm watching this video back, I don't know if I made the right choice. I picked that one because it was a little bit thicker and it was a little bit of a warmer colour, so I thought it might warm the cake up a little bit. Now I don't know, so if you could please just reassure me that I made the right choice, that would be great. And to finish off, I had to do the writing on the top of the cake. I always do a little practice run on a piece of tissue first. I thought I will move the camera so that you've got a real good view, a nice close-up of the writing, and then, oh, actually, you can't see anything. Never mind, this is how the final cake turned out. I am really happy with it. So pleased that I went back, changed it and switched up the colours, and I think it looks really good. So do let me know what you think.